Okay, so today we're stepping into the absolutely enchanting world of painter and illustrator Shelli Conner. We're going to explore the whole journey behind her incredibly unique and magical art.
You know, this one phrase, it just perfectly captures the essence of her studio, right? It's like a promise of the aesthetic we're about to dive into, a world that's just steeped in these rich colors, shimmering light, and of course, ancient story.
So in her work, you'll see these familiar mythical creatures and classic monsters, but they are totally transformed. I mean, they become these vibrant, jewel-toned beings that almost seem to glow from within, and they feel alive with their own unique stories. So the big question is, where does all that magic come from? Let's find out.
Okay, to really, truly understand her art, we have to start at the source. And believe me, her inspiration isn't just from some fantasy book she read. Nope, it's woven from the very fabric of her upbringing.
So Shelli Conner was born down in Houma, Louisiana, and grew up deep in Cajun country. Now just imagine for a second. You're surrounded by these mysterious bayous, and folklore and ghostly legends are just part of everyday conversation. It's no surprise that those influences echo so powerfully through every single piece she creates, even now that she's based in Central Florida.
All right, so we've got these deep bayou roots, right? The question is, how does she actually bring these myths to life on paper? Well, it all comes down to her very specific and honestly masterful technique. So, her main tools of the trade are watercolor and gouache. Now, you probably know watercolor, right? It gives you that nice translucent feel, but gouache, that's opaque and super vibrant. And it's the combination of the two that lets her create both incredible depth and that bold, flat color. It's totally essential for her signature style.
And here's how she does it. It's kind of like a three-step process. First, she layers on these deep, gem-like colors. I'm talking sapphire blues, emerald greens, you get the picture. Then comes the real magic. These shimmering gold outlines that just make every single figure pop right off the page. And to finish it all off, she builds these incredibly intricate worlds around them. It creates a whole immersive scene.
And the result? Well, you get a world where the eerie and the enchanting just coexist. Her paintings aren't just one or the other. They live in this amazing, magical space where something can be a little bit spooky, sure, but it's also overwhelmingly beautiful and enchanting all at the same time.
Okay, so we've got these intricate worlds, but who exactly lives in them? This is where her art takes another really fascinating turn, because let me tell you, these are not your typical villains or monsters.
She fills her art with this incredible menagerie of mythical figures. You've got witches, vampires, mermaids, wise old owls. But here's the twist. She sees all of them as guardians. They're protectors of the earth, the sea, and the sky.
And this is really the key to understanding her whole vision. Think about it. Where we traditionally see these figures as something to be feared, maybe even dangerous, Shelli completely reimagines them. In her world, they become protective, even playful, and always deeply powerful. It's like she strips away all those horror movie cliches and reveals this hidden warmth and amazing personality underneath.
You know, this whole reimagining, it's not just for looks, it's not just for some cool aesthetic, it's actually rooted in a really deep philosophy about what art should be and, more importantly, what it can do for us.
Right at the core of her entire studio practice is this one simple belief. She thinks art isn't supposed to be intimidating or something you keep at a distance. No, it should be a beautiful and welcome part of our everyday lives.
And this philosophy leads to her really unique concept of art as a guardian. The idea is that a piece of her art does so much more than just hang on a wall. It actually becomes a companion, almost a protective presence that watches over your home and is always there to spark your imagination.
So when you put it all together, collecting her work isn't really just about buying an image. It's about bringing home a companion for your walls. It's about welcoming a guardian into your home. And it's about having a constant spark for your own imagination.
And all of this really just leaves us with one final thought. If these pieces truly are guardians, each with its own unique spirit, then the art is actually inviting you to become part of the narrative. It's asking you to look at that powerful, playful creature on your wall and just wonder, what story does your guardian tell?
Shelli Conner Studio, Shelli Conner Studio, Shelli Conner Studio. She knows the way. Bright little vibrant monsters for yours today.